Hello everyone, I'm Emanuele from Liga Hyrule. Besides The Legend of Zelda, among the many things I'm interested in, there is also the manga made by Eiichiro Oda, One Piece. When you think about it, One Piece is a great example of what the Zelda experts would like Zelda to be. In One Piece, every event makes sense. Everything has a connection even if after decades. Why did Kuma protect the Sunny? Why was Dragon in Logetown? We found this in chapter 1102, 1,000 chapters after these events. And so the Haki, present since the first chapter but revealed only during the war in Marineford. Or the lie of Usopp in chapter 152 that he would have shot down a vulture that could come true in the future against the Itzamade that the star San Marcus Mars transforms into. Zelda doesn't work like that. It's not meant in this way. Zelda is a constant addition of unpredictable things into the future. While Oda, the sole author of One Piece, has in mind the motivations of each character and plans to reveal them in the future, the authors of Zelda invent a story for each title from scratch, and during development they put some references to the other games just to create continuity, to make players feel that this new game is one Zelda among others. Each Legend of Zelda is independent from the others. Each game exists without necessarily having to be connected to the others. With Zelda, we can start playing from any of the games of the series and slowly accumulate information. With a novel, we cannot. We must start from the first page because the story is one and only that. Instead, regarding Zelda, the story is in continuous evolution, both because titles are added and because the position of the titles can change. This has already happened for the Oracles and Link's Awakening, and it could also happen for other titles, and the title for which I would consider this most likely is Four Swords Adventures, as it is the least connected to the others. Eiichiro Oda has already planned the plots of the story of One Piece and how the story will end in the last chapter. While the authors of Zelda plan each title individually, they are all different games. The connection given by the story is a thin thread that runs through each title. This thread is the Legend of Zelda, and because it's a legend, it has an historical value. Since legends can have a historical basis, legends are tales derived from history, but legends are not fully reliable historical documents. It's the same for The Legend of Zelda. Did each story told in each game happen? Yes, of course it happened in Hyrule, but it is not a single story with a single author. It is not the world of One Piece told only by Oda. It is not the world of Middle-earth told only by Tolkien. The world of Hyrule is told by dozens, hundreds of different authors. Each one has his own vision of the story, and each one tells it in his own way. Unlike Middle-earth, for which Tolkien spent his entire life until his last day to ensure that the narration was correct, without plot holes and without contradictions, Zelda is an open story. It is a tale full of mysteries that will probably never be solved and others that will be added. And it is a good thing that there are these spaces of doubt and hypotheses, because it is thanks to them that new stories can arise. Doubt leaves room for hypotheses. Hypotheses give birth to new stories. New stories give life to The Legend of Zelda games. If there were not these spaces of doubt, the imagination of the authors of Zelda, the entire team of developers, not only the playwrights but first of all the developers, then also the artists, designers, and composers would be limited. It would be bound to respect what has already been written, and this would risk making the legend repetitive and therefore boring, and therefore it would gradually lose its value and interest. But above all, it could end. What do you think? Let us know by leaving a comment here under the video, and please continue to follow us.
See you soon.